NASA detected a mysterious object speeding toward Earth.
Because it has anomalies. It moves on a trajectory that is very unusual. It will get extremely close to the inner planets.
Why is NASA scrambling after the leaked 3I Atlas images hit the public? The truth is more alarming than you think. The latest leaked images from the Hubble Space Telescope and NASA's SPHEREx mission reveals something so extraordinary about this interstellar wanderer that it's forcing us to rewrite everything we thought we knew about comets. Keep watching, because the deeper we go into the 3I Atlas, the stranger it gets. The discovery that stunned everyone. On July 1st, 2025, astronomers at the ATLAS telescope in Chile detected something extraordinary. An object moving at unprecedented speed on a hyperbolic trajectory, confirming it came from beyond our solar system. Named 3I/ATLAS, or C/2025N1ATLAS, this discovery marks only the third confirmed interstellar object ever observed. Following in the footsteps of the mysterious Oumuamua in 2017 and Comet 2I Borisov in 2019, 3I Atlas immediately distinguished itself as the most puzzling and potentially groundbreaking of them all. What sets 3I/ATLAS apart is its interstellar origin and its staggering size. Early measurements shocked astronomers, revealing it to be roughly 7 miles wide, far larger than any interstellar object previously detected. To put this in perspective, it's a cosmic mountain larger than most major cities, traveling through space at speeds exceeding 130,000 miles per hour. Its existence challenges current astrophysical models, which suggest that objects of this magnitude should either remain bound to their home star systems or be destroyed by gravitational forces long before crossing into another. The mystery deepens when considering how 3I/ATLAS could have formed and survived millions of years of interstellar travel without disintegration. Its very presence raises profound questions. How did it escape its original solar system, and what forces have kept it intact? These scientific puzzles are pushing experts at NASA and other space agencies into urgent investigations. Official statements emphasize that 3I/ATLAS poses no direct collision threat, but the psychological impact of knowing such a colossal object is flying through our solar system has captured global imagination and sparked widespread speculation. Even more remarkable is how this discovery was made. The ATLAS survey, designed to detect near-Earth hazards, managed to identify an enormous interstellar traveler instead. This highlights both the sophistication of our observation systems and the extraordinary nature of 3I/ATLAS. While the world waits for more answers, its arrival serves as both a scientific marvel and a humbling reminder that our universe is far stranger and more dynamic than we once believed. The Hubble revelation. When NASA's Hubble Space Telescope turned its sophisticated instruments toward 3I/ATLAS, the resulting images left even seasoned astronomers speechless. What they captured wasn't just a routine photograph of a distant comet. It was visual evidence of something unprecedented happening in real time. Hubble photographed the comet on 21st July 2025, when the comet was 365 million kilometers from Earth. Hubble shows that the comet has a teardrop-shaped cocoon of dust coming off its solid, icy nucleus. But this wasn't your typical comet tale. The structure and behavior of the dust cloud surrounding 3I/ATLAS exhibited characteristics that have never been observed in any previous comet, interstellar or otherwise. The most striking feature was the perfect teardrop shape of the dust cocoon. Hubble caught 3I/ATLAS on July 21, 2025, from a distance of about 277 million miles and recorded a compact, teardrop-shaped cloud of dust surrounding an unseen core. Unlike the wild, chaotic tails we typically see on comets, this dust cloud maintained an almost geometric precision that seemed to defy the natural laws of particle physics. David Jewett of UCLA, who's leading the Hubble analysis team, has described the images as unlike anything we've seen before. The dust patterns suggest that 3I/ATLAS isn't just passively shedding material as solar radiation heats its surface. It appears to be actively expelling matter in ways that current comet models can't explain. But perhaps most intriguing is what the images don't show. Despite its massive size and active dust production, 3I/ATLAS appears remarkably dark and dense. The lack of visible surface features or irregularities in the dust production suggests either an incredibly uniform composition or some kind of internal structure that regulates how material is expelled. The leaked images from NASA insiders reveal additional details that haven't been publicly released. Enhanced versions of the Hubble photographs show subtle variations in the dust cloud that could indicate complex internal processes occurring within the comet's nucleus. The carbon dioxide mystery. Just when scientists thought they were beginning to understand 3I/ATLAS, NASA's SPHEREx mission dropped a bombshell that has sent shockwaves through the astronomical community. The latest observations revealed something so unusual about this interstellar visitor that it's forcing researchers to question everything they thought they knew about comet composition. The observations, made between August 8th and August 12th, 2025, revealed a significant cloud of carbon dioxide, CO2, surrounding the object, with a mass loss rate estimated at approximately 70 kilograms per second. To put this in perspective, 3I/ATLAS is essentially a massive carbon dioxide factory flying through space, pumping out nearly 155 pounds of CO2 every single second. But here's the truly alarming part. No water, H2O cloud was detected with an upper limit of 4.5 kilograms per second on the water mass loss rate. This is an order of magnitude below what we would expect from a typical comet. Normal comets are essentially dirty snowballs, composed primarily of water ice mixed with rocky debris. When they approach a star, the water ice sublimates and creates the characteristic bright tails we associate with these cosmic visitors. 3I/ATLAS is doing the exact opposite of what a comet should do. It's rich in carbon dioxide but mysteriously poor in water, a composition that challenges our basic understanding of how comets form and evolve. Observations by the James Webb Space Telescope from August 2025 revealed that 3I/ATLAS is unusually rich in carbon dioxide and contains a small amount of water ice, water vapor, carbon monoxide, and carbonyl sulfide. This composition profile suggests that 3I/ATLAS formed in conditions radically different from anything we see in our solar system. The high carbon dioxide content implies it originated in a region of space where carbon-rich materials were abundant and water was scarce, but such conditions are rare in the universe as we understand it. The implications are staggering. If 3I/ATLAS represents a new class of interstellar objects with exotic compositions, it could mean that the galaxy is filled with cosmic wanderers that don't conform to our models of planetary and comet formation. The behavioral anomalies that baffle experts. As 3I/ATLAS continues its journey through our solar system, its behavior is becoming increasingly erratic and unpredictable. NASA scientists monitoring the object report several anomalies that don't match any known comet behavior patterns, leading some to wonder if we're witnessing something entirely new to science. The first anomaly involves the object's rotation and orientation. Most comets tumble chaotically through space, but 3I/ATLAS appears to maintain a remarkably stable orientation relative to its direction of travel. This suggests either an unusually dense and uniform internal structure or some unknown mechanism that's stabilizing its motion. As solar radiation heats its surface, the object is releasing streams of dust particles that form a distinctive tail pointing away from the Sun. This activity provides astronomers with a rare opportunity to study material that originated in another star system entirely. However, the way this dust is being expelled doesn't follow typical comet physics. Instead of the expected irregular bursts and jets, 3I/ATLAS is producing a steady, controlled stream of material. The temperature readings are equally puzzling. Despite being at a distance where it should be relatively cold, infrared observations suggest that 3I/ATLAS is maintaining internal heat sources that can't be explained by solar radiation alone. This internal heat generation is driving the massive carbon dioxide outgassing, but its source remains a complete mystery. Perhaps most concerning is how the object's behavior is changing as it approaches the Sun. 3I/ATLAS will remain visible from Earth through September before swinging close to the Sun, and astronomers are noting that its activity is increasing in ways that don't match predictive models. The rate of material expulsion is accelerating faster than expected, and the composition of the expelled gases is shifting in real time. Some researchers are beginning to wonder if 3I/ATLAS might not be a natural object at all. The combination of its perfect size, unusual composition, stable behavior, and controlled material expulsion has led to quiet speculation about whether we might be looking at something artificial. The trajectory that doesn't add up. One of the most disturbing aspects of the 3I/ATLAS mystery is where it came from and where it's going. NASA's trajectory analysis has revealed details about this interstellar wanderer's path that are raising serious questions about the nature of interstellar space. Using precise measurements from multiple observatories, scientists have been able to trace 3I/ATLAS's path backward through space, attempting to determine its origin. What they've found is deeply unsettling. The object doesn't appear to have come from any nearby star system. Instead, its trajectory suggests it has been wandering through the void between stars for an impossibly long time. The mathematics are staggering. Based on its current velocity and direction, 3I/ATLAS would have needed hundreds of thousands, possibly millions of years to reach our solar system from the nearest potential source. This raises fundamental questions about how such objects survive the harsh environment of interstellar space for such extended periods. But the trajectory holds another mystery. 3I/ATLAS will make its closest approach to Earth in mid-December, after temporarily disappearing behind the Sun in October and November. Its minimum distance from our planet will be around 1.6 times the distance between Earth and the Sun, which means we'll have an unprecedented opportunity to study an interstellar object up close. However, there's something peculiar about this approach trajectory. Computer simulations suggest that 3I/ATLAS should have been slightly deflected by gravitational encounters with Jupiter and other massive planets as it entered our solar system. But the object's actual path shows minimal deflection, almost as if it's somehow compensating for or resisting these gravitational influences. This resistance to gravitational perturbation is unprecedented and suggests that either our understanding of gravity is incomplete, or 3I/ATLAS has properties that we haven't yet discovered. Some theoretical physicists are quietly speculating about exotic matter compositions that could exhibit anti-gravitational effects. The leaked insider information that changes everything. While NASA's official statements about 3I/ATLAS have been carefully measured and scientific, leaked information from inside sources paints a very different picture of what's really happening behind the scenes. According to multiple independent sources within NASA and partner organizations, the true nature of this interstellar visitor is far more concerning than public statements suggest. The first leaked revelation concerns the object's internal structure. Ground-penetrating radar observations supposedly conducted in secret suggest that 3I/ATLAS isn't the solid, rocky, icy mass that officials claim. Instead, leaked documents describe a complex internal structure with large hollow spaces and geometric regularity that defies natural formation processes. Perhaps more alarming are reports of electromagnetic anomalies surrounding the object. Sources claim that sensitive instruments have detected organized electromagnetic emissions coming from 3I/ATLAS, not the random radiation you'd expect from a natural comet, but structured signals that suggest some form of internal activity or technology. The most explosive leaked information involves the object's response to observation attempts. Multiple insiders report that 3I/ATLAS appears to react when certain types of high-energy scanning attempts are made. The object's carbon dioxide output rate allegedly increases dramatically whenever radio telescopes or radar systems are pointed directly at it, almost as if it's responding to or defending against the observations. These leaked reports, if true, would explain the unusual level of secrecy and controlled information release surrounding 3I/ATLAS. If the object is exhibiting signs of artificial origin or technological capabilities, it would represent the most significant discovery in human history, and potentially the most dangerous. Government sources allegedly involved in the analysis describe a sense of barely controlled panic among senior officials. The possibility that 3I/ATLAS might be some form of probe or vessel from another civilization has reportedly triggered emergency protocols and secret meetings at the highest levels of government. Scientists, dividend response, and public reaction. The discovery of 3I/ATLAS has triggered one of the most divisive debates in modern astronomy, splitting the global scientific community into opposing camps. While NASA maintains a tone of cautious optimism and frames the object as an unusual but natural body, private discussions among researchers reveal deeper uncertainties. Figures like Dr. David Jewett of UCLA, who leads Hubble's official analysis, publicly stress natural explanations. But insiders report he has privately admitted the object's behavior is unprecedented and deeply puzzling. This tension between official statements and private doubts has fueled speculation that the scientific community is withholding the full extent of its concerns. On the other side of the debate are researchers led by Harvard's Avi Loeb, who argue that 3I/ATLAS cannot be fully explained by natural processes alone. Loeb, already controversial for suggesting that Oumuamua might be artificial, has described this new object as potentially the most significant astronomical discovery of the 21st century. His insistence on open-mindedness has inspired some institutions to pursue classified parallel investigations, producing a climate of secrecy and distrust. Reports suggest official teams are sanitizing public data while separate groups quietly explore the possibility of non-natural origins. Beyond the scientific community, public reaction has been explosive. Social media is flooded with alleged leaked images from NASA showing geometric structures within 3I/ATLAS's dust cloud. Images many believe reveal artificial features. Amateur astronomers conducting independent observations claim to detect strange electromagnetic emissions, findings that align with the leaked reports but contradict NASA's official position. This underground network of citizen scientists has created an alternative stream of information that directly challenges institutional authority. Meanwhile, mainstream media has remained subdued, leading conspiracy theorists to accuse governments of orchestrating a coordinated information blackout. Globally, the situation is escalating. The European Space Agency has prioritized observation missions. China is said to be using satellites for constant monitoring, and Russia's silence has fueled rumors of secret agreements or independent analyses. Public opinion polls reveal generational and cultural divides. Young people are more willing to believe in an artificial origin, while older demographics remain skeptical. Religious communities are also weighing in, some interpreting 3I/ATLAS as divine intervention or an apocalyptic sign. Together, these reactions show how the mystery of 3I/ATLAS has grown far beyond science, becoming a cultural, political, and philosophical flashpoint. The December approach and conspiracy theories. As the December 2025 closest approach of 3I/ATLAS draws near, anticipation and anxiety are mounting within both the scientific community and government circles. This cosmic event, occurring at roughly 1.6 times the distance between Earth and the Sun, offers humanity its best opportunity yet to study an interstellar object in detail. NASA has quietly mobilized what insiders call the largest coordinated observation campaign in history, involving every major telescope on Earth and in space. While the data gathered could finally resolve the mystery, many fear it could also raise even more profound questions, particularly if 3I/ATLAS exhibits behavior that resists natural explanation. Behind the official optimism lies a web of government secrecy and international coordination. Leaked documents suggest that world leaders have been receiving high-level classified briefings about 3I/ATLAS, far beyond the sanitized updates provided to the public. Reports indicate that international protocols for anomalous cosmic events, developed in secret after the 2017 Oumuamua encounter, have now been activated, reflecting a view of 3I/ATLAS as a potential security concern, rather than merely a scientific curiosity. Evidence of this heightened response can be seen in the quiet launch of new satellites, reconfigured instruments, and the installation of specialized monitoring systems designed specifically for this object. The secrecy has only fueled speculation and alternative theories about 3I/ATLAS's true nature. Some researchers argue that its unusual composition, apparent responsiveness to observation, and anomalous emissions suggest it could be an artificial probe or vessel from an advanced extraterrestrial civilization. Others interpret its trajectory and timing as a possible warning or signal, arriving during a moment of technological and societal transformation on Earth. More conservative but still radical theories propose that the object may be a natural phenomenon governed by unknown laws of physics, representing a new frontier in cosmology. Meanwhile, conspiracy theorists insist that governments have long known about such objects and are only now revealing them under tightly controlled circumstances. Public response has been intense, with social media exploding with speculation, alleged leaked images, and amateur astronomers contributing their own troubling observations. Claims of geometric structures in the surrounding dust cloud, unusual electromagnetic emissions, and behavior inconsistent with comets or asteroids have only deepened public fascination. The restrained coverage from mainstream media has led to accusations of a coordinated media blackout, reinforcing suspicions that the full truth about 31/Atlas is being hidden. This gap between official reports and underground findings has created fertile ground for alternative narratives, some speculative, others disturbingly plausible. Ultimately, The December encounter with 3I/ATLAS may serve as a turning point in humanity's relationship with the cosmos. Whether it proves to be a natural interstellar traveler, a technological artifact, or something entirely beyond current understanding, the way humanity responds will set a precedent for future encounters. Governments are preparing as if the object poses profound implications, while the public wrestles with equal measures of wonder, fear, and suspicion. Whatever revelations await, 3I/ATLAS has already forced humanity to confront the limits of its science, the secrecy of its institutions, and the possibility that we may not be as alone or as prepared as we once believed. The interstellar object 3I/ATLAS has captured global attention by defying every expectation of how a cosmic visitor should behave. Its immense size, exotic makeup, and strange responsiveness suggest it's more than just a wandering comet, pushing scientists to question whether it is a natural phenomenon or evidence of something far more profound. With leaked NASA images and insider reports hinting at unusual structures and patterns. The December encounter could mark a pivotal moment in astronomy, reshaping our understanding of physics, the universe, and even humanity's place within it. Do you think 3I/ATLAS is simply a bizarre natural wonder? Or could it be our first real encounter with alien technology?